This is my 93 62 reissue Strat, just the way I received it from the previous owner, and we're going to do a little sound check on the shielding, do a little before and after comparison. Here I have just got the neck unbolted, and got the amp on, and you can hear it about how much noise is in the guitar. Let me turn the volume up a little bit, maybe you can hear it better. Hear it a little bit better there. So we just got the guitar plugged up, and I'm going to switch it to the rear pickup. Now the bridge and middle pickup. Now the middle pickup. And it seemed to have a lot of buzz on the neck pickup when I engaged the middle and the neck, which should be hum canceling, but you'll notice that it's got a considerable amount of buzz. You hear that? It's a considerable amount of buzz coming in there. And on the neck pickup, you can hear that. Go back through it again. Bridge, volume up, tones up, everything's up. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to shield up this guitar, and then we're going to come back with the amp at the same volume levels that you see here, and we're going to come back. I'm not going to touch the volume on the amp, and plug the guitar back in and see if it's any quieter. This is how I received the guitar, and I haven't done anything to it yet. I just took the screws out of the pick guard, and let's see how much shielding the guitar has. Alright, it does have shielding on the controls, on the scratch plate. You can see it's got the foil shielding there, but it has no shielding whatsoever in the body. There is none. There is no shielding paint. There's no ground going into some shielding paint in the wall, the cavity, anywhere. None. No shielding whatsoever. The only shielding is here. Now I'm going to come back in the next video, and I'm going to shield this guitar up. I'm going to show you what it's like shielded up, and then we're going to do another noise test, and we'll see how much difference it makes. Now I have it shielded up. You can see that I have lined the underside of the pick guard with shielding all over the pickup area, and grounded right onto the aluminum shielding that was there for the controls. And I've also shielded the cavity entirely. Shielding has to be what I call airtight or watertight. Totally sealed up from top to bottom. And you'll notice that where we were having that noise in the neck pickup, that's why I've put extra shielding around that neck pickup. So I've got lots of shielding here. I've got shielding on the top, and I've got shielding in the cavity. And it might look like overkill, but hey, I'm going to tell you, when it comes to shielding, overkill never hurts. If you do overkill with shielding, it won't hurt you at all. So everything's completely shielded up with the copper adhesive tape, and now I'm going to put it back together, and let's see how quiet it is on the same settings. Before I put the guitar back together, there was one more thing I wanted to bring to the attention of the viewers, and that is, you'll notice that I have grounded here the shielding itself. I have soldered it with a ground wire to the common ground in the guitar. It's very important that shielding is grounded. It has to be directly grounded to the common, which is where your tailpiece is grounded, where your pickups are grounded here. All of your ground should be common on the back of the volume pot, and it should be grounded directly from there to the shielding. And you'll find that if you do that, the shielding will work far better. And then of course there's an overlap of the shielding on the guitar body that touches the shielding on the top, so that the shielding that is under the pick guard is making contact with the shielding in the cavity. So all of the shielding is grounded together. Very important. Alright, now let's put it back together. Okay, we've got it back together and all shielded up. Let's see if it's any quieter. Got the amp on. Alright. It's a rear pickup. Bridge in middle. Middle. Everything's up here all the way. And you remember that noise that we got before when we engaged the neck and middle pickup together, because it was all coming from the neck? Listen. Sounded to me like it got quieter that time. Engaging the neck by itself. Let's go through that again. There's the bridge. So we've got a quiet guitar now. I mean, for all practical purposes, the hum that you hear now is the sound of the amplifier. I mean, I've got this amp up really loud. I'll show you just how loud it is. I mean, that is, phew. And the camera's compressing the signal a little bit, but I'm telling you, that is bitchin' loud. That is very loud. And these are excellent pickups, by the way. They are the copy of the 62. They are wound like the 62 pickups. Genuine Fender. This is a 62 reissue Strat MIJ 1993, and I will be putting this one up for sale. Alright, let's go on to the rest of the mod.